This is the green livestock hotshot prod. I'll be showing all the components and assembly. First, remove the end cover, unscrew the brass nut, remove the rechargeable battery pack. To remove the motor, flip the unit upside down and hit out the motor. To reassemble the components for the rechargeable version, take the motor, make sure the epoxy side is facing up, put it back into the case. Take your rechargeable battery pack, insert it right behind the motor, make sure the bolt and the end hole line up. Turn on the brass nut, making sure it is tight. Reassemble the end cover for water resistance. There's a safety clip attached to the button. We'll leave that on while we assemble our shaft. When assembling the shaft, you'll notice there's a shaft nut, a shaft coupler, and a seal. This gasket seal needs to be all the way back on the end of the shaft. Move the coupler to the end seal. While holding the shaft in one hand and the prod case in the other hand, align the shaft channels with the prod motor contacts. It is important to keep these properly aligned. Turn the nut on so the shaft is tight with the case. At this point, it is ready to be used, and you can take off the safety clip and press the button. A high-pitched noise will be heard, ensuring that it is ready to be used. To charge the battery, plug the 120 volt wall outlet in, plug the DC jack into the port on the back of the end cover. It is important to let this charge for 12 hours. And it is important to not unplug and disrupt that cycle during that charging sequence. The alkaline end cover will come off. There is 6 batteries, C-cell batteries. Remove those 6 batteries. To remove the motor, flip the unit upside down. The motor has not changed from the old previous hotshots, and it remains the same. The battery direction is important. The top 2 batteries need to have the positive in first. The bottom 4 batteries have to line up with the battery contact. The spring on the right-hand side needs to make contact with the negative side of the battery. On the left-hand side, the button part of the battery contact needs to align with the positive of the battery. Replace your end cover. To ensure everything is working properly, you can remove the safety clip, press the button, and you'll hear a high-pitched sound. You might notice some decreased performance. This is likely due to buildup of carbon on the motor spark gap. To clean this spark gap, which is the cut in the motor here, take a piece of sandpaper. I have 180 grit sandpaper with me right now, and clean each side of that spark gap. flip the sandpaper. That removes that carbon buildup and it should be ready to be used. For more information on our Hot Shot prod line, please visit our website at millermanufacturing.com.